Hello. Let's see here. So, going to fine. That, that is not what we want. So, it's a dreary Wednesday. I haven't been playing as much as I'd like. Uh, Still getting this. Not sure what. So it's not going to let me remove that. So, let's make him join me. All right, well, I'm just going to start out by warming up a bit. That's better. Just finger pressing down better. Hands are sore. I'm playing this big fat guitar. I like it though because my hands aren't touching all the extra strings and such. But at the same time, it's a lot of hand stretches. Kind of like feels like playing the bass or something at some points. Oh man. All right, let's just do chords real quick. sounded the best. Fingers just don't want to fit like that. That's definitely not it. I wonder how in tune I am. It sounds pretty good. But I also have not tested it at all today. Oh. That's definitely was a little out. There we go. Cast. You know, water. Man. There we are. Ooh, yeah. Bada bing. That sounds better. Oh, let's see it. Oh, let's hear what she sounds. Hey, she's always welcome to come over and piss around with us. I mean, we're just playing guitars. There's Chai, Margaret's daughter. She said she's been playing guitar at her friend's house. Go to a pawn shop. Just go to a pawn shop. Find a cheap one. I buy every single guitar I own at a pawn shop or on Marketplace. I have not bought a brand new guitar. I have not bought a brand new amp. People give stuff away. Don't spend a lot of money on it. Just take some time and look around. I mean, there's a lot of pawn shops in town, and they get new stuff in all the time. So if you're don't rush your purchase, you can end up with something really nice for her. And I bet that would be. I'm sure she would truly appreciate it. I mean, get her.
Mom, I think I finished it. You want to see it?
What's up, buddy?
I finished the
fort.
Yeah, the blanket fort.
Cat stopped knocking it down for you.
Yeah.
Oh man, this guitar is so much bigger and so much heavier than that Yamaha.
I'm surprised you picked it up.
I hadn't played it in a while, so I figured I just wanted to give it a little go.
The computer's not facing the hallway, is
It is facing the hallway a little bit. Why? All right, here. There. I'm not in there. I'm only in. Oh, I didn't. Just go. Go ahead. There's no camera going.
I'm saying.
That's weird. It's not showing my my pictures though. Weird. Well. That's not sounding like what I'm hoping for. Let's see here. Yeah. Hey. I'm so used to Yamaha right now. I'm like having trouble with the guitar I like to play more. Hi, Kelly. Send you a link if you want to come up and try and play.
Somebody just messaged me and asked if I would give the guinea pig candy away. I'm kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. Take it. Get it out of here. I think I'm about to switch back. I'm having troubles. Fingers aren't stretching well. Been a couple days since I've been putting it down, so just kind of struggling, I guess. I'm kind of shocked. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe that's a secret. Maybe I've just been playing that other one so much that I'm just trying to play this one is hurting my fingers. Man, some days. The weather's probably not helping. It's like a weird humid weather. I feel like tense or something. We'll get it though. We'll get it. Could turn the drum set on and play to the drums. Okay, let's try this. There it is. I've been playing it on this too much. Fingers know right where to go on this guitar. All right. Yeah, that felt way more comfortable. That was way easier. That tactic. Okay. Hands still bugging, but getting there. Starting to move. Ay. Good. You wanna come up? Grab it. Oh, you're probably in the car still. You guys are probably still out shopping. Probably could turn a light on, like a charcoal ghost back here. Oh, let's see. All right, give me a second. Let me grab the link for you. All right, let's see. Making copies. Making copies. Boop. I think I need an actual arm stretch here. This one's going all over the place. Whew. All right. All right. All right. Oh, man. Okay. I think I'm moving now. That's too deep. So maybe if I go. Confusing my hands, but I know what sounds I'm going for. But getting myself to make those sounds is always a different type of challenge. Only because I'm new at this still. Still finding my way around. It's funny though how much you don't realize how simple so many things are. Like I learned the riff a couple days ago. I can't seem to rap it while playing the riff. I tried, so I gotta get this out right. But it might take me a couple tries. Give me a second here, and I'm gonna partake in this water. Hey, look who it is.
Hello. Woo,
Hello.
I had to go upstairs. Here we go. Yes. How are you?
Ah, not too bad. How are you today?
Whew, quick run. Had to do a run.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that's a really cool market. That one has
It-
everything. That's really cool. I was
Yeah.
impressed by that. I was sitting there. You went from like looking at dishes to walking through people eating
Yes.
to like a grocery store. I
Yes.
mean, there was eggs there. I mean,
Yes.
everything you could think of, they had it.
Everything
That
you
was
need.
awesome.
Yes.
I was impressed by that.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty good. I like it. Now the sad part is like so. Anyway, my husband was so cranky. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, because I just wanted to get some good chicken breast because the chicken breast there is really good. Like the chicken in the store is disgusting.
yeah,
I'm
is
just
it a
gonna say
local farm or something?
yes.
Yeah.
And they only go there one day a week. So because I'm cooking I'm doing some chicken on Friday. So I said, okay, I want to get some chicken breast. And I only get one because usually if I get two, it's too much. Like it's what one chicken breast is like for two people. It weighs like a couple pounds.
Wow. This must be
It's a
some
lot
good
of meat.
sized chickens.
Yes, they're pretty big. So they're working out. They're buff. But anyway, but my husband was like, why are you coming here now? And I said, the thing is, it's right by our house. So it's like stupid not to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I would say if you have the opportunity to get better food than the supermarket, always take that opportunity.
Yeah.
We tell everybody like, oh, we have friends that have
Mhm.
like butcher shops. We have friends that
Yes,
are meat distributors. We have friends that own
that's really good.
farms. And so you just look around to see who has the stuff available. Like
Hmm.
if you get in contact with like a local farmer who has a slaughter farm, which they're not the prettiest places to go and
Right.
hang out at, but
Yeah.
if you go up there the day after they sell to market and stuff, they always have a lot of stuff and they got to get rid of it. They
Right.
don't have they don't have big freezers there waiting to hold
Yes.
it out to keep it. They got to get ready for the next thing, clean everything up and get ready,
Hmm.
for the
Hmm.
next batch. And so they don't have
Yes.
time to keep all that stuff around. So you can get like a half a cow for like $300.
I would love that.
And I mean, you got to butcher it yourself. They
But that's
sometimes
scary.
the skin will still be on it, but
Oh,
you
wow.
know, but that's the difference is,
Yeah,
you're getting like $1,500 worth of meat for like $300.
that's what I'm talking about.
We'll
Yes.
buy like our one friend has like whole ribeye roast, like they'll do the
Yes.
whole bone in,
Okay.
and so we'll buy the entire roast, and I'll just bring it home and butcher it into steaks.
Right. That's
It's
cool.
like the same idea with like those tomahawk steaks. You ever had a
Yes.
tomahawk?
Yes.
They want so much money if you go somewhere and
Yeah.
try to order one, and it's
Oh,
like
I
that's
know. Yeah, it's a
silly.
lot.
I'm like, I'm
I
not going
can't
to
afford it.
pay $100 for a steak. You're
No,
out of your
I
mind.
am not doing that.
But if you buy
Yes.
the entire rack and cut
Mm.
it up yourself,
Yes.
we take
Yes.
them and cut them into like 2.5, 3 pound tomahawks. So they're like super duper thick. One, it looks
Yeah.
like Fred Flintstone would eat it or something.
Right. Right. Right.
And we just smoke one of them, and the whole family eats off of one.
That's what it's yeah, because it's
Yeah, so
a lot.
we freeze a bunch of them, and whenever we need
Yeah.
them, we just take them out, toss them in that sous vide, and
Yep.
then when it's ready, we toss it into the smoker and let that bad boy go for a while.
Yes. Well, anyway, I got Hannah with me today.
Hey,
Because my husband's like, well, I said, well, I know. Anyway, he's not helping me today, so I'm on. So I'm going to practice with Hannah. I got Hannah.
hey,
I
you
cut
know
my
what?
nails.
Do
trimmed
you
my
have a
nails.
tuner and all that?
Yeah, I took it off, but I mean, he tuned it the other day. So let's see.
Sounds pretty good.
Not too bad. Yeah, it holds
Your
its
E
tune.
sounds a little high, maybe. Like
This one?
maybe my E is low. My E might be low.
I don't know, but he tuned it, so it should be fine. I told him I'm not gonna play around with it right now, because we have to dip out again in about an hour and a half. So I said I'm just gonna.
So now, do you know any of the chords or anything? Have you played any guitar?
I did for a minute, but then it's been 2 weeks, so that's not good. I was
See,
looking at
I'm finding it's mostly about muscle memory and like
right.
just doing it consistently enough. Like if you do it enough, it becomes easier and easier.
Okay.
But if you don't, it goes away very quickly. How easily
Yeah.
your hands move.
And that's
like
what I
I
think
I
may
didn't
have
play for like the last 4 days, and I'm paying for it today.
Are
Like
you
it feels
really? Wow.
weird. It's kind of surprising me.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that far off. But man, oh man, my fingers are paying for the last couple of weeks. That's for sure. But see, there's always. Let me see. I think I got to get a light on so you can see me a little better here. Let me throw a little circle thing here.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
It's pretty convenient. Lala had to buy one of these for something, and so I just compensated it when I started doing streams. So like there's a lot of things that I didn't understand when I first started playing that if somebody would have explained it to me right away would have helped me immensely.
Okay.
Like the fact that this is your E string.
Yes.
Okay, your top string is your E, and so just like a piano, everybody kept talking. It's not like a piano, but it's very much like a piano, because if you play a piano in between B and C and E and F, there is no black key. There are no flats or sharps between B and C and E and F, and that's the same on a guitar. So like if this is E string, the very first fret will be your F, but to get to G, you have to skip to number 3 because the ones in number 2 are going to be F flat and G sharp.
Okay.
Or F sharp and G flat. So there's G and there's a flat G. But if you go F to there, it becomes F sharp. So it's weird. It's I don't know. Maybe I said it backwards even. But regardless, you have to know which ones to skip. Okay. So F, G, A, B. Now, once again, once you get to B and C, there's no flat between it. So now you only have to move 1 to get to C. C, skip 2 to get to D. And then once you're at 12, you're at that double dot one. It's the same as right here. Now you're just back at the beginning of the guitar, just in the next key up. So like there's E normal. There's E in the next key.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I hear it. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And so that's what it is determining where each one is. And so that it works on every one. So the next string is an A. So you go to number 2 to hit your B, and then the third one becomes C, and then it's D, E, and then you don't skip 1 to get to your F.
Oh, wow.
And then you skip again to get to G, and now you're back at A when you get to the 12.
To the double. Okay.
Yeah. So once I figured that out, I was like, okay, then it's just practicing them. So like for like 2 weeks, I sat there and I went only on this string.
Okay.
And I did all rhythms. In fact, I listened to hip hop.
Oh yeah.
And I would just listen and try and play to the rhythm of the hip hop beat, because most hip hop is literally all just G, A's, and E's. G's, A's, and E's. It barely even goes out of those 3 chords. Or those 3 notes, 3 chords, whatever it is. The other night I learned oh man, I'm missing it now. Hold on. Let me see if I. All right. I'll figure it out. Bad boy for life. So it's like the whole song. That's the entire song.
That's the entire song. You got it in like 5 minutes.
The opening is like
something
even easier.
Yeah.
It's like 2 4 0 2 4 0 2, and then it goes into that
yeah, yeah.
So it's like
Got it.
that's literally the entire song. They just sit there
That's
and play
crazy.
that. And so in
Blatant.
hip hop, they would play that one time, and then
Right.
somebody with
And then
DJ
loop it.
stand would just sit there and hit loop. And
Loop.
then he'd stand there and pretend like he was doing things the entire time and throw like extra sounds in. And that's how hip hop works. It's very,
Yeah.
I did not realize how simple it was to make my own sounds for hip hop, because for
Yeah.
years I just used loops and samples and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's so much easier than I thought to just make my own. Hey, Steve-O, good to see you.
Oh, hey.
Now, does it give you the option to stream on yours?
No, actually, see, I'm on my iPad, but
Yeah.
you have to go into settings.
Is that when sometimes it shows it and
settings.
sometimes it doesn't, and I don't ever try to make it happen, but
Yeah,
I didn't.
I forget what it is, but it's in settings, and then it says something like share the stream. But you can do it midstream. But I noticed with restream you can't do it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, if you hit the settings, it says stream this to your audience. Actually, I can if I choose to do so.
Okay. I was just
that's
curious
interesting.
because I see it pop up on mine, and I'm like, I never have had. Nobody ever comes up on my show, so it's usually just me sitting here
Yeah, I can
playing
do it if I
songs,
want.
learning how to play a little bit, and if somebody watches, they watch. I figure at the end of
Yeah.
the day, if something happens to me from my health, my kids will have something to observe later on or something.
Yes.
You know, they'll have some videos of us messing around, and
Yeah.
that'll be good enough.
I'm gonna turn this. I have it on my phone too, going. Oh, there's Steve-O. Let me say hi. Hi, Steve-O. Sorry, I gotta. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, I'm on my own today in terms of like doing stuff because like
And so usually Moises is somewhere around in the area. I'm like,
the sad part. Well, the thing was, he said, "Just get the chicken and we'll get out of here." And next thing I know, he runs in that store, and I'm just like, "No, I didn't want to go in there," but it was fine. I mean, I'm glad I did because actually she had some good stuff in there. But I just went. She's been getting good stuff. Like when I met her, you know, she has like kicked up her game. Let's just put it that way. Oh, we got Regina. Hey,
hi, Regina.
good to see you. So anyway, that's that.
That's it.
I guess I'll keep my chat
I would
going.
have so much trouble having that many markets around me again. Oh my gosh, because we used to we have to drive hours to get to those markets, and I've been to
Yeah.
them, but it's like it's a
Yeah.
travel day for me.
It is a
it's like,
travel day. Yes.
I'm worn out. We don't get back home until like 9-10 o'clock when we go out to like.
No, that's too much. Yeah.
I
mean,
oh man, I'm trying to
we
think
were-
of the one. It's a 3-day one.
yes.
Hazen, the Hazen
Okay.
outlet. You been to Hazen before?
No. Oh, Drew,
That's-
hang on just a second. I need to take this real quick.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, just for a second. Yeah.
No, you're fine. Take your time. Hop on out. Okay. Well, let's see here. So most of what I'm trying to do is get my hands to play things and also do my own rhythm and harmony at the same time. So when you're only one person, you can only make so many sounds, and so many songs are more than just a chord or like some notes. There's somebody playing rhythm, there's somebody playing lead, there's somebody playing a bass, there's somebody playing a drum, somebody keeping a rhythm, somebody maybe off to the side clicking on a tambourine or something. There's always some more sounds. So like being one person and trying to recreate entire bands, not as easy as you would think. So it's essentially if I can get myself to once I get back down to that A, it doesn't sound good anymore. So it's basically stop here at B. C is not a good one in there unless maybe if I. So that scale sounds all right. Right? It's terrible. I'm awful. As soon as I start hitting myself into the big box stores, I'm the worst. I'm the same way. Like, don't bring the truck, just bring the car so we can't fit stuff. Like, we'll walk out with way more stuff than we need. Oh, man. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if I can find something better. So that went. That's an interesting jump. I guess that scale moves over. So it must be. So like every fourth, it drops down. Every fourth. So if you're playing a root, so if I'm trying to play an E, I need to. E has to be the first thing I strum to be the root note. So the fourth would be E, F, G, A, B. So play the fourth would be B. So when E gets to B, it goes down one fret each time. So like, let's see if I can find one. 7. Maybe it's. Where am I missing here? Is it here? No.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm coming back in. Okay, so give me a good note. So one more time on that E string, then I can sort of start this. So you said
Okay.
the first fret.
So like, say you're if you're doing an E.
Yep.
That's an E note.
Yep.
Do an E chord.
Yes.
You play the root note.
Yep.
Plus the third and the fifth.
The third,
which
and
means if you're playing an E, the next string that you would play would have to be the third note away from that. So E, F, G, A. So you would want to be playing essentially an A or a B. Let me think here. So E, and that would be B to get to the fourth, and then if that's D, that would be E. So E again would be back to the fifth, and then the G sharp. What would the G sharp be then? Because that's not to the fifth. That would have to be to the seventh. I don't know enough about it yet, about the theory stuff.
Yeah.
But it's essentially
I don't either.
the root note makes the sound. So no matter what you do, if that's the first one you strike, that's what it's going to sound like is an E.
Yes.
So if I play an E chord, it's the same as if it should sound the same as, like they should have that same boom, boom, like from tone to tone.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't sound exactly the same, but they're the same sound. They're the same.
Yes.
The chord and the note are the same. So once you can find your way into those sort of things and realize every bass chord is the first note, the third, and the fifth, I guess.
1, 3, 5. Okay.
1, 3, and 5.
Got it.
I guess it's supposed to be. So it's E, B, and then I believe E again to make an E chord. So there's so many ways of doing them that, like, I have all these books that have these different ways. So you can make E's like so many different ways. And I was like, oh, I'm looking at these books. I'm like, man, trying to remember all these E's.
I can't remember. See, that's
like,
part of my problem too. I have trouble remembering.
Now this is where let a beginner who figured it out explain it to you. So now that's where, if this is an E, it's the same idea. If I move it down one, now it's that F. If I move it to here, it's a G. But it's just like the capo. Like if you put a capo on, it changes the key that you start in. So like if I'm playing an E right here, and it's the plastic bar thing is my bass, then it's an E. Now if I go up one and put my finger down on the first fret, now it's an F.
Okay, wow.
Now if I skip those two again, now it's a G. If I skip those two again, now it's an A. And I didn't even have to change my hand structure. I can leave it right there.
I see. It's just the same one. Okay.
I sing. This is the closest to my voice. So I just play every song.
Yes.
And it's so easy. And you can do that with every single chord. So say I'm doing an A minor. There's A minor. B minor, C minor, D minor, E minor, F minor, G. So all of them, they all do that. So you just find the chords that are most comfortable to you.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yes. Okay.
And just learn how to play those ones. Because you don't have to play every single. Nobody's got the voice unless you're playing with a group of people and you're trying to play along with each other and create like a harmony or something.
Yes,
you're playing to yourself.
Yes. Okay.
So you try and find. You know what your voice is, and so what I do is I take the tuner on the Band Lab, and I turned it to chromatic, and I went, oh, and I figured out what my key was, and then I started playing the guitar.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So it made singing any song that I do a lot easier because I don't have to sing in the same key as everybody. I sing women's songs. I sing like that like Dolly Parton songs and stuff. I can't hit those notes as I listen, but I hit a note that sounds close enough to it in harmony because it's in my key. It's the same note, just in my key.
You want it in your key, not
so nice. It's so nice. And the more that I've been doing this, that's just like that John Mayer song the other day.
Yes.
I looked up like 5 different ways to play it. I looked up the official way. I'm watching it and all this. I'm watching him do it in the video. And I'm like, he's not even moving his hand from the D on 5 right
Are
here.
you serious?
He's just going like up and down right here. And then at one point, he's like, wait, you frustrate me. You like it's like only a little harmony right here for like 2 seconds. The whole song is like a really basic. He's playing a very simple rhythm, and there's somebody else playing a really good lead in the back. You don't even see that person. And so when you listen, if you try to play that guy's lead, it doesn't sound like the song.
Okay.
You have to have the rhythm with it, or it doesn't work. So you might as well just play the rhythm and sing to the rhythm. Well, then I started trying to play the notes that the chords and stuff that they had chose, and I'm like, none of these sound right. But
Mhm.
from doing this now for a few months,
Yeah.
I just went through and I listened to the song and I was like, I played up and down the guitar until okay, that one worked. Okay, now that one, okay, those are close enough. And so I can make any song work by singing over whatever tone I'm playing anyway. So if it says I'm supposed to play like an A minor, saying here's an A. Well, if I take my middle finger off, that's an A minor. That makes it an A minor. So it's very simple, very all those. But say I'm doing a song and it says I'm supposed to go into that A minor. I'm gonna play this right now with the A minor and without the A minor. Do you hear the difference at that point? Not. It's so hard to decipher. Now, once you've got somebody else playing on it, you got another song. If you can play all the bass chords, like just figure out the bass chords and then figure out which ones you can do with a bar down the guitar, all your problems are solved right there. Any song you ever want to do can become whatever key, whatever tone, whatever feeling you want to put in it. Especially if you're one man, one woman in it, one person band. You can't make sounds that don't exist. Like you can't add people to your own show. So by figuring this out, it helped out immensely. And that's why I've been working on the trying to do my own rhythm while I like be my own bass guitar player while I do it. So I'm like, so, and look at that. That's literally me just, I don't, for some reason, I worked with my pinky so much that I use my pinky instead of my ring finger for a lot of things.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
All about comfort. I didn't, everybody kept telling me, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. And I kept just blowing everybody off and saying, I'm just going to do what works for
what works. Yeah. And I think that's what you have to do, especially when you're old. Like, I mean, over like,
if I was 7, I'd pick it up much faster.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
My kid, we can call him in here, teach him something, and he'll do it immediately. Where me, I'm like, give me a week.
That was true. Yeah. What is going on? Boy, my phone. I think my phone is dying. This isn't good. I'm ready to cry. It's like, it could be this stupid screen cover too. Could be. But anyway, so my old boss called me from my last job. And I was just like, oh, Lord, what does he want? But it wasn't anything like urgent. Like I knew it was nothing, but I said, let me just see what this dude wants. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, so that's what that call was. I was like, I think I know who that is. I haven't seen that number in 5 years.
Oh, word. So it's been a while. Is that pharmaceutical or is that something else?
No, it was something else. But I took a job, like say, you take a job that you're not qualified for or that you're partially qualified for.
I can figure it out, but I don't think I was made for this job.
You got it. So anyway, but it was just really funny that I got it. But I tried doing stuff. I don't know. It was just weird. It wasn't right. But at least like the guy said, you're not a scumbag and I'd rather you represent my company than other people. And I went, wow, that's sad, isn't it?
it's a hard world when that's the type of statements you have to make as an owner or a boss. Yeah, trust
Yeah,
me.
I had no idea. I was like, oh, okay.
12 years running a contracting business. We've seen them all. I mean,
Yeah, that's
it's
what he was saying. Like, there's just a lot going on. So anyway, but thanks for coming this morning. By the way, I didn't get a chance to thank you.
yeah. I tell you, I love watching y'all walk around because Moises, he likes the type of stuff I like. He likes a
Yeah,
lot of the similar stuff I like. So
yeah,
like I'll watch you cruise around and look at arts and different types of stuff. And all
yeah,
of a sudden you'll pop in and I'll be like, ooh, look at all that stuff that he's looking at. Like, got all
yeah.
kinds of stuff that I got me all. I'm like, man, glad I
Yeah.
don't live around
He's
there.
just it's just funny. Yeah, I mean, like it was just like, and there were so many people, and I felt bad. Like I didn't want to be all up in their face with the with the.
Well, luckily it was all pixelated due to bad
Yeah.
service inside the building, so you couldn't
Yeah.
even see most of the people anyway.
Oh, good. But after when I got inside,
Most of them looked robotic.
yeah, I know. He was just like, I said, oh no, I had forgotten. There's one dead spot. It's like we walked right in it. I went, darn it, I should have gone around. If I just gone around one aisle, I would have been fine. But I just went, but that's good. I'm glad it was pixelated because there was just too many people, and I didn't want to get their faces on the camera. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see we'll see what StreamYard does with that. Sometimes they fix it. And then sometimes they can't, but that's
I've noticed that. Sometimes my videos will be looking weird when I do them, and then look better when I rewatch them than I expected them to.
Yeah, they're
like
awesome.
It'll be jumping on here on my connection, and I'll watch it. It won't be doing that, and I'm like, oh, good. Well, I'm glad it was lying to me.
Yes, yeah, that's cool. All right, so at least I got the E. All right, so I'm going to start with the E string, and I'll go from there. But I did kind of pick it out just now. So I think okay.
So now there's one other thing that I can show you that is fantastic for just getting yourself started.
Yeah.
And that is all the old like 70s and 80s solos and all those people that are doing like all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All they're doing is playing the bottom 3 strings.
What?
And there's 3 positions to play.
And that's it.
Yeah, they occasionally will throw in the 4th string,
but not really. Okay,
but not too much. Most of when you hear people going, they're just sitting here going, but they're just doing it quickly. And so if you have a pedal, like one of those effects pedals, and you're just sitting there going, it sounds like you're doing something really crazy, but you're really not. Like most of the stuff, like
yeah. I've seen that.
Like that's hard. I apparently have a guest.
Okay.
Give me one moment.
See if it's the mailman.
Hello. I'm sure he's not interested in looking at all the stuff that he hasn't fixed at this point. So. Oh, okay. Yeah. Have a good day. Good luck. Poor girl. Holy goodness gracious. The Renewal by Anderson girl is out there walking around trying to sell windows right now.
Girl, no. Yes.
It is like 88 degrees and humid right now. It is disgusting out there. She is pouring.
Aww.
I'm looking at her at the door. I almost want to go out and offer her a water, but she got away quicker than I expected. Oh, my goodness. She's like, yep, I'm out. See you. Yep, I'm used to this. No.
Yeah, Anderson is crazy. Aren't they insane with their marketing? I want to strangle them actually, because I'll tell you my Anderson horror story. So what had happened was my husband. They have the county fair, so we go to this county fair and they have a stand, and they're like, fill out this card so you can get some free windows. And I'm just like, it's a marketing ploy. Like, please don't fill that out. Oh yeah. We needed windows. We had a couple, like the windows in the front of our house. Because our house is from the 80s. So it's not old, but it's not new.
Yeah.
But everything was crap by then, that they made. And we had these Pella windows. Sorry, Pella, not sorry, but these windows didn't make it, and they were rotting. They were rotting a little bit around the
Hit and miss with Pella. Hit and miss.
hit and miss, right? So so my husband's like, we got to replace these windows. I was like, great, but you don't think we're not gonna win? Like, no one wins that giveaway. Like, it's crazy. But the long story short was he fills it out, and then we get tormented for like 3 years. They called 3 times a day. They emailed. It was just like on and on. And finally, I just said to the person on the phone, no more. You guys are annoying. Tell your superiors that like your behavior is absolutely abhorrent. I'm like, stop it. Like it's harassment. And we can't afford your stinking windows anyway. That's just like the whole thing.
They want so much for the same basic windows as everybody else. They're
Yes.
nothing special. It's. I mean, you get a good installation, you get a good warranty.
Yes.
I'll give them that. But
Yeah.
at the same time,
That's about it.
you can't even get them to build you a window. They won't build you a window unless they get to install it, and then they take months to install anything, and they're not convenient. None of those companies are convenient.
No.
They all are kind of a pain. Like we went to get a window for the kitchen in the house that we're doing, and of course it's a 32 high, 36 wide instead of the opposite. So
yes.
now I have to make. I'm gonna build.
You have to make one.
I'm just gonna build one. I'm gonna this old house it because I mean I don't have
Okay.
time for this. I'll just build one myself and
Yeah.
it just won't have low E in it. It'll just be an air double pane. But I mean it's better than nothing.
Right.
Man, that sucks.
That's great.
I did. How about this? I've got it the opposite of one of those stories.
Oh.
So we were at the mall
Oh.
and they had one of those boxes for giveaways. They have like sometimes it's a jet ski, sometimes it's
I like
a
that.
car, sometimes it's a vacation, a cruise.
Yes. Oh, I like the vacation.
This one was for a massage at a massage parlor in town. I'm like, well, heck, I'll drop my name in there, see if I can't get myself a massage.
Yes.
About 2 months later, I get a call. Hey, you want a massage? Just call and schedule it. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, you get a free massage. Like, all right, cool. So I go, I schedule it, I get a free massage. I'm like, I never expected this to actually be something.
All right.
So about 3 months later, I get a phone call. Hey, you want a massage?
Oh.
Like, I want a massage. And they're like, yeah, you want a massage? I said,
I
where at? And they said, well, there's a thing at the mall and we pulled your name. I'm like, okay. They said, go ahead, call and schedule. So I called and scheduled. They're like, have you been here before? I said, yeah. I said, okay. They said, well, we have a slip here for a free thing again. Like, yeah, I won again, I guess. Like, oh, okay. So I go in, I get a massage. 3 months later, I get a phone call. You want a massage?
Nice.
They called me. It took them 6 tries before the massage parlor was like, how do you keep winning? I'm like, I only filled out one. I'm like, I don't think these people even have a contest. I think they screwed you guys.
Yeah.
I think they're just sending out whoever they got. They pulled my name one time and then they just keep sending it to me. So I got 6 massages for free before they finally were like, no more. No, you can't. No more. You won. You won the massage lottery. It was hilarious. And then I never even went back there.
Yeah,
because it was too far away from our house.
Oh, that's wonderful. No, you were lucky. But here's the other thing. So finally, I yell at Anderson and I said, one more time, and I'm calling the Better Business Bureau on you guys. And they cut me off. But I had to threaten. Like I said, I don't want to do this. But you're making it really hard. And I said, and I know this is being recorded, so I hope you hear this. Anderson corporate, whatever. I said, but you guys are terrible. Like, you're absolutely horrible. But anyway, we ended up getting these windows a couple of years later from a local company. I can't remember the name of the company, but they're based out of, they're in Pennsylvania, and they're probably, 30 miles away, 40 miles away. And they actually build them.
That's cool.
So they come out, they measure,
it makes a good perfect window.
They go and they build it, and then it fits. So anyway, so we paid probably 1/8 the amount of that, or maybe not an eighth, maybe 1/5. I mean, but it was way cheaper. Like it was way
Still,
cheaper.
wow.
It's way cheaper. And it's a vinyl window. It's double paned. It's got, the gas in the middle. It's the whole thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
nice when they can come and build them on site for you and build them
Yeah.
right to fit. We had Window World do one of our houses one time just because there were a bunch of the windows were old curved glass and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I had to change a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
It was a heck of a remodel, and
Yeah.
they came and did it. And boy, oh boy, we never had a leak. We never had a window that didn't open properly. That everything fit exactly like it was supposed to. I'm like, I
That's the
hate
thing.
that we went corporate, but man, when you have somebody come and build them for you that do it
That's
constantly, when that's all that they do, it's better. It's better
It's
than
better.
anything I can do. And I can build windows. I can build
Mhm.
wooden windows just fine. Build a double
Yep.
pane window. I've done it
Yep.
enough. But I'm a carpenter, so I'm going to make mine out of wood.
Yes. And I understand, but but I'm realizing that like in well, especially for the front of the house, because that's where all the weather comes in. Yeah, like the side and the back of the house is fine. Like we could have put garbage in there; it wouldn't matter. But like just the front just gets a lot of workout from all the wind and the rain and stuff. And but we haven't had a problem. Like the windows have been working. It's been like 5 years now, probably 5 or 6. Yeah.
It's a good
But anyway,
sign.
but the whole window, but Anderson windows, I'm just
Never again.
I want to choke them out. Yeah.
Anytime they send me those like sponsorship ads on like Facebook where they're like, "Hey, you can get a free bathroom or you can get a free kitchen and
No, we're good.
Like I'm good. Thanks.
We're good.
I'm sure there's nothing free about this.
No.
Comes with a whole lot of baggage. It's like a bad
Right.
relationship.
Bad relationship. Okay. So all right. So Hannah. All right. So I got E, and then what? So what are the strings? It goes E from the top.
On that top string.
Yes. So that's E, right?
Yep. So the top string is E, and then the first fret is F.
Yeah. Now,
And
do
then
you go in the middle of the fret, or is it like
you
at
can?
the end of the fret?
It depends because some frets do what's called a harmonic, and they do. Like I'm right on the fret, but I'm getting a sound. But if I go to this one,
Okay.
some of them see some of them don't get a harmonic. Some of them just make a bad sound. Some people tune their guitar by doing that.
Oh,
They
okay.
like that's how you can find which ones make different sounds.
Okay.
And it's only by doing it. It's the only way you're going to
so I
figure
have
out
to
which ones
play
are
around
which.
a little
It's one of those ones where you got to be playing with it to figure them out. You can get a diagram that shows it, but like if you listen to like All Along the Watchtower, like he's got a couple of them where he's like, like a couple. That's all they are, is just putting his finger onto that harmonic and then doing a pull instead of a pluck. He's doing like a pluck, like a bass guitar instead. And it makes a different sound completely.
Interesting.
So now if you're in the behind the fret, the higher you get up in the fret, the more.
Oh, okay.
But you can put it in the middle, and it doesn't make too much of a difference as long as you're pushing it down enough.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I thought at first it was all about how hard I was squeezing the guitar.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah.
It's really about just getting the proper placement and then getting your fingers to make it touch the frets. Because if your finger lifts up, hear that buzz?
Yep.
That's just a string hitting one of these other frets because it's not pushed down properly across.
Oh, okay.
So that's all it is.
I have to work that out and see what this thing
Yeah,
does.
because my one guitar, I can push down on the strings as hard as I want, but the guitar frets and everything are so worn out that it makes a buzz no matter how much I try. So it's like some frets do it, some frets don't, and every guitar is different. That's the one thing I am learning now is
See, and I never knew that. Yeah, that's
they all sound different. They all play.
Yeah.
They may be tuned to the exact same thing, have the exact same brand strings on it, and all that. But guess what? They do not all.
Okay, that's good to know. See, I didn't know that.
like the Martins and the Taylors and like the Mitchells and all those like the Guilds and the old Gibson styles. They've got like that twing twang twing twing, and then you got like your like more like girthier guitars with the bigger dreadnought style, and they're more boom 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 boom. You know, they're more deep and can hold the note longer, and it's like everything sounds twinkly. You play a Taylor or a Martin, and it's like twinkle, like everything is a twinkle. And it doesn't matter if you're playing up on these top ones, it's a twinkle. And for some reason, somehow it always sounds like that. This guitar that I have here is a good all-around sound, but it's still kind of country twangy itself. It's a little twangy. So like if I go over and I grab the Antares, which is like this old Mexican guitar, and it's a really cool guitar for the sound that it makes, because it just makes a very specific sound that sounds perfect for reggae.
Okay.
And then the Impala here, which it's got a couple twinkles on it, but for the most part, it's like it's kind of a like a hillbilly kind of countryish sound. But if you get into doing different
Okay.
So it's like all those, I didn't barely move my hands. So once you can figure out the chords, they're all right there next to each other. The only ones that are really a pain in the ass are B and F, because B and F do not exist as a basic chord. They're the only two that you can't just play a chord up here. You have to do an F, you have to play an E with a bar. You have to, if I can, like here's an E, the three that make the E. Well, to do an F, you have to do that. There is no F besides that one.
Okay.
And the same thing happens with B. So like an A is literally if you press the third string, the fourth string, and the fifth string on the way down, and not touch this bottom E string, those three right there are an A. That's an A. There is no B though. So in order to do a B, you have to make a bar and play those three. I suck at it too. I cannot.
Yeah, that's really. Yeah, see, that's where I have trouble.
I mean, it's hard for me to get my hand to there.
Yeah,
and so, like I said, I cheat. I cheat it every single time. I do that A minor. And I just take my minor finger out. And it's close enough. And while I'm singing and playing songs, nobody notices the difference.
All right.
But
well, good to know.
I've also learned that if I play, like I said, E, it's an E right here. It's an F here. It's a G here. It's an A here. It's a B here. It's a C here. D here, it's the same idea. You go up those ones and twos. That works with every single chord. Like so, like an A. So I'm doing A, B, C, D, and if I don't play these top two strings right here and try and miss the bottom one as much as possible, because it changes it from a basic A to a more twinkly sounding one, but it's just a prettier sound. So.
That's cool.
It's like it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So if you find the ones that make the most sense, like this one, what I was telling you before, the three. If you play the three bottom strings, these are notes. So I can't remember. I think this is like an F. And then by adding one finger to it, now it becomes a major. Now it's an express major. Now it's got like an add major. Now I move it down into the one below it, and it's a completely different sound.
Wow. So there's a lot of okay. And I see how you have to be able to figure out it. Like, see the same. Like I played violin, and it's kind of the same thing. Like you can play it on one string or play it on.
Yes. I was just starting to figure that out when I just popped the big string on our violin the other day. So now I gotta go. I just need to go get a full size violin. I'm still playing that little. No,
that's not going to be good for you.
My niece is hold on. It is not that. No bueno.
Your hands are too big.
Yes, they are. I'm like sitting there like trying to squeeze my fingers into this little thing. I'm like, I know I can do it. And I'm like, no, I can only make Looney Tunes.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah. Your hand is so big. Because like I've always been like very short, height, stature, and all that. So I never played the small one, but I always played a half size. I skipped over the 3/4 and went straight to the full size because it's quarter, half, 3/4, whole. And I skipped over 3/4, but I started a half size. That's how little I was.
Man, I wish.
And the quarter size is like a toy. It looks like a ukulele behind the store. You know what I mean?
It's got like 4 sounds. Like you can do like.
But it's so small. It's like this big. I mean, literally, it's 12 inches long. I mean, it might be. I don't even know. But like, it's so small. Like it's nobody.
Like my hand stretches the entire length of the neck.
Like you're already done. Yeah.
I'm like, is this a toy? And they're like, no, it's just a quarter size. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about this big one over here? How much is that one? I said, I see that one's a used one. They had one used one on the wall that wasn't $1,500 to $3,500. And I'm like, how much is that used one right there? They said $1,200. I said, for the used one?
Yes.
Like, yeah. I was like, geez almighty.
Yeah, violins
I'm like talking
are like
to JM. He said he used to date a girl who had a Stradivarius.
What? Where'd she get that from?
JM. I have no idea where she got it from. You'll have to ask him about it. He has a cool story about it. He said she did shows. She was amazing. He said, yeah, that's awesome. Like, oh, that's so cool. Maybe I can't remember. I don't think it was one of the like really, really. Maybe it was a replica or something.
Well, hopefully.
But regardless, even the replicas to get the name Stradivarius put on it, it's still going to be amazing. So I don't think it's like the $3 million one.
Okay, good.
Like,
yes,
it's one of the ones that's still probably like 40, 50 grand.
It's probably up there. Yeah.
Yes, that's wild.
Because I heard this story. This lady, this lady was a violin player, lived in New York City back in like the 60s, and someone gave her like a Stradivarius, and she left it on the subway. Like immediately, like as soon as they gave it to her, maybe she played it a couple of times, and then she left it on the subway by mistake, and they did not find that violin until I want to say like last year. They
finally popped up, huh? Holy cow. That's like insane.
Yeah. And I just went, how do you leave something like that on the subway? Like that thing would be like this. I'd be on the subway like this.
Like you don't even come near me. You stay over there. This is my spot. My spot. Get out of here.
Like you have your leg up. I can't get my leg up. But if I could get my leg would be around the bottom of this thing. I mean, that's
right. Good luck.
It'd be like, what's that wrestling move where you put your legs around and then you got your arms and your legs around the person? I don't know, whatever that thing is.
Full guard.
Right. That's
just
the way.
Full guard. My guitar, my Strat.
Yes.
Good luck. Tie my wrists around my back. Like, you can't get it out.
And I just went, what in, like, how do you leave a Stradivarius on the subway?
That's like a weird statement to even hear somebody say. That's so odd.
But anyway, yeah, so they got it back. But but the thing was, someone gave it to her. Like it was like a gift. Which and I don't even know if it was insured. Like I don't even think she even had time to even get into all that. Like I don't even know like how that even works. But anyway, she got it back. But it took her like 40 some years. Like it was.
I'd be an unhappy gifter if I gave somebody
I would have killed her.
And it just disappeared. Like, well, We're not friends anymore. I think we're done.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
That's
Ay,
crazy.
ay, ay.
And I went, what? Like that, I'm telling you, I would have been like this with my legs around on the bottom too, with the case. Like you would have had the death grip. You would have had to kill me to get that case. Like
Right,
for real.
exactly. That's
Like-
insanity. Yeah,
But anyway, but that's that. All right. Well, anyway, I guess I better get back to work. So I have to dip out in about 25, 30 minutes, and then we have another appointment going. So I gotta zip.
Well, that's all right. I'm sure we're just boring everybody out anyway.
No, I know.
Just, yeah. But this is why I tell everybody, I'm like, guys, don't worry. I'm not trying to be a YouTube sensation.
Yes.
It's literally just me documenting. And if you want to watch me and get inspiration to learn to play guitar or try something new in your life, and you want to see, don't be afraid of not being great, because if you look back 6 months ago and watch me play guitar, it's horrific. And at that point, I was really proud of myself when I would make accomplishments. And I look at it now and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I was so proud of what I had done at that point, because I'm like, wow, I was so bad. And I look at myself now and I'm like, well, I'm proud of how far I've come. And I look at myself and I go, I'm still mediocre at best. So just keep on practicing, keep on working at it. And don't let shame win. Like don't let your emotions don't let the thought of not looking cool or not being the best. Like, you don't have to be the best. You can just be you in everything. In everything in life, you can just be you and enjoy what you have, enjoy what you can do, and just breathe. Take a breath and say, wow. Yeah, maybe I'm not the best guitar player, but
it's okay. Yeah,
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And there's so many people that have come up to me now and sent me messages and said, man, you inspired the heck out of me. Like I didn't think I didn't think I was going to pick up a guitar again, or I never thought about picking up the guitar, or I always wanted to. And now I did. And now you inspired me to go buy one. I've had so many people say that to me. And at this point,
I'm
wow.
Like, see, there you
that's
go.
way better than any monetary thing I could ever get. That's why I don't post my thing. I'm not monetized. I don't post my PayPal or any of that stuff. I just, if somebody sends me a message and says, hey, wow,
you're good.
Thank you for inspiring me, because I didn't think I still had it in me, you know?
Yeah. No, that's good.
That means awesome. More to me than anything else.
No, that's great. Yeah, see, I'm the sad part with me is I wasn't totally monetizing, at least not in the beginning, but I just but then I was just like, well, I hate to say it, like I don't have a whole lot else going at this point. It can't hurt. Yeah, that's my view on that. But I'm not going to get rich off of YouTube at this point. Yeah.
That's what I figured. Everybody's like, oh, that person's monetized. Like, yeah, they make like 50 cents an episode. They're unless you're like getting a lot of views and you're getting a lot of comments and a lot of stuff. The people that get like 100,000 views, they probably make enough money to make it worth it to do it. They can probably pay a staff. And, then there's people that have like millions of people that subscribe to their channel, and, they'll get 500,000 to 1 million views in a day or two.
In a minute.
And
it's
like, they're making money. They're making money, and they probably have an in. They talk to the people at Google, and us, we sit down at the bottom and wonder, why are they taking my likes away today? Why are they taking away my views today? Like, where did those subscribers go? Man, I thought I was higher up than that.
I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting. Something. But I had this this is the last thing, and then I'll get out of here. But I had a conversation with somebody who has no hours, like very little hours. Like, let's say they have a couple hundred hours or whatever, and you need 4,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, they're like, play my playlist, and I'm like, dude, like, I can play your playlist, but you need 4,000 hours.
And the only way for it to be worth it is if they're organic hours.
They have to be organic.
If you hour yourself, then who's going to watch once you actually get monetized? Like, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Unless you got the base, don't waste it. don't waste
Don't waste your time. And that, yeah. And I kind of said, you have to grind it out. Like if you're going to do it, you got to grind it out. Maybe you'll find your people that way.
That's what I mean. Some of these people, you watch their channels grow through time. It takes time.
Takes
Some
time.
people are already famous, so they pop
Yeah.
in and they're like, oh, they've got name recognition. They're already known. People watch them just because of their name alone.
Absolutely.
And then there's other people that, I'm a nobody from the middle of the woods that nobody has ever heard of.
Yes.
Nobody gives a crap about me. So if I want people to pay attention to me, I have to do something worthwhile. Now, when I did the epilepsy show, people watched that. A few people watched that. I had people that actually paid attention, but there's only so much content you can do for a show like that. So we did as many timeless episodes as I could. Probably a few of them I could probably toss off, but
yeah, it is what it is.
yeah.
But anyway, all right, Drew. Well, thank you. At least I'm going to start.
Thank you for joining me, and
and thanks for coming this morning and watching the madness that is.
Well, tell Moses say hi, and maybe just work them fingers. I'm telling you, just
okay. Yeah, I think I do because I'm not there yet. That's cool.
all it is.
All right. Well, thanks. Enjoy.
Bye, my friend.
Take care. Bye.
All right. We love Kelly. She's such a sweetheart. Her and Moises are good people. Good people. She does all kinds of awesome stuff over on her her channel. They do crafting, they do flea markets, there's different cooking. I mean, it's all kinds of neat stuff, different things to get yourself interested in, and there's always a nice group of people in her chat. She's got such a great following of nice, kind people, always bringing the good vibes. They're not jerks. They're just people that like to sew and craft and knit, and need more of that. More nice people. Let me grab a book real quick. Let's see. I might as well sing a song or so. I kind of warmed up. Oh, and don't worry, Angela. It's nothing special. I feel like there was one that I wanted to do that I screwed up the other night a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, there's so many good ones in here. It's surprising. I mean, I've put a lot of time into this at this point, so I got quite a list. I'm kind of surprised when I look through here and I go, wow, there's a lot more going on here than I thought. That's a fun one. But hope everybody that has stopped by is having a good day. It is definitely not a beautiful day here today. Then a real stinky one. Gosh, I put a new song in here, and I have no idea what I did with it. All right, I gotta be getting closer here. And if not, I'm doing that one. Man, I am kind of thrown off. Let's see here. slept in St. Tim's bed. Although I must admit I still visit my place, uninvited as you know it away. Funny how we always seem to fit in. Funny how I always want to give in. Sunday and Fridays do this, Thursdays the same. Sometimes a special guest he don't like to leave. Already in love, already in love, already in love. Who made up the myth that we were born to be covered in bliss? Who set the standard, born to be rich? Such fine examples, skinny little bitch. Models in blood. Get some flesh to stick so they look like us. Ah shit, I stink, I'm real joining the club. I'll stop and talk, but I'm already in love. Already in love. Already in love. Already in love. Already. Already in love. Torture follows reward, follows torture, follows reward. Oh, my butt never shook Satan's hand. Look and see for yourself. You'll know it if I had that shit don't come up. I'll rush and fall, let me take credit for both. Jump off the cliff, don't need help, so back up. I'll never suck Satan's dick. Again, you see, you know, right around the lips. I'll wait for an angel, but I won't hold my breath. Imagine they're busy, think I'm doing okay. Already in love. 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 My Pearl Jam, since I can't seem to find the song I'm looking for. Tried to turn the page in the middle of the song, and that didn't work out. But whatever. Good thing it's guitar practice. Ain't nobody trying to pay me. I don't care if it goes a little weird. I'm okay with that. D minor 7. That sounds different than what I was saying. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Yeah, this this guitar is wearing me right out. Let me see. I wanna do this one, but I'm trying to remember. Definitely. That's 3 pages though, so I'm gonna skip the one that's not 3 pages. On the long and lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one song. You can think about that woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Say, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. And here I go, playing star again. And there I go, I turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel what the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the road. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same cliches that a woman or a man. And you always seem outnumbered, you don't care to make a stand. So here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. There I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. You were out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away, as the sweat pours down your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing through your head. And you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Oh, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing star again. Oh, there I go. There I go. Oh, here I am on the road again. Oh, there I am up on the stage. Oh, here I go. I'm playing star again. There I go. There I go. There I go. There, Bob Seger turned punk. How about that? Hey, John, good to see you, bro. All right, I'm gonna find the song that I want to do. Okay, what are you singing back there, pal? Oh, well, stop singing so loud. Busy boy today, going doing karate and at karate camp today. Man, I'm gonna find this song, but I feel like am I looking in the wrong book or something? I'm so confused. I thought I knew where everything was at this point, but I keep doing this. Not that, no. Might be in the other book. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong book. I think it's time to pull everything out and put them in alphabetical order. As crazy as it seems, there's finally a necessity to organize a little better than this, it seems, because this is no bueno. Ay, ay, ay. There's so many in here. I can't even believe this. I would love to do this song, and it's too many pages. I'd have to pull it out, do all kinds of weird stuff with it. These are all the. I'm checking the other book. All right, other book time. Other book. Okay. Look out, Papa. What a pretty girl. What are you doing, baby girl? Huh? I can't. We filled the first one. The second one is getting about halfway, and I think I need to just take one and take all the songs that are like the ones that I actually do like to do, or at least kind of do well, and put those in one. So like I can have like a 10 to 15 song set of ones that I like, I really work on and do really good on. And the rest of them can just still be like these. I just randomly see how many I've got, but it's 2 books now. I mean, I'm shocked. I mean, this one is so full. I mean, I can't fit any more in there. It's like a whole 3-ring binder just stuffed. I want to do the John Mayer one, but I got to figure out a better way to do the end of the chorus, the sappy part in the middle. Oh my goodness, stop it. There we go. Let's just make you move. We'll just move you both. There. That was easier. Oh, here, we can do this one, punk rock. That's my goal right now. I'm punk rocking things right now. I feel like that's gonna get me closer to my goal of punk rock and heavy metal if I just start covering everything and pretending that it's punk rock. Although Lagwagon did this one. I see a bare moon rising. I see trouble along the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I feel the rivers overflowing. I hear a voice of rage and ruin. Well, don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hope you have got your things together. Hope you've come quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Well, don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. All right. There's a bathroom on the right. Fitting. How you doing, Blue? Good to see you, brother. I'm gonna find the song I want to do. I'm gonna find it, darn it. I promise you. Ay, caramba. No. That's already punk. I will find you. I will find you. I want you. Well, I didn't find it in this one, so it is definitely in that other book, and that means I'm just going to do this instead. Well, there's his hand. Okay, so let's see if I can do this one in punk rock. Let's punk rock firestorm this one. Nope, I'm going to do it this way. Let's do this. a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, it's an E. It has been a ruin of many poor boys. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sold my new blue jeans. And father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he is satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many poor boys. And God, I know I'm one. All right. Well, that was fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my punk renditions on some classic songs. Something interesting and different, I guess I was going for. God, I really cannot believe I cannot find the 2 songs I wanted to actually do. How weird. Not you. Man, I am disappointed. Okay, well. All right, I lied. One more. Cold late nights so long ago when I was not so strong, you know. Pretty man came to me, never seen eyes so blue. You know I could not run away. It seemed we'd seen each other in a dream. Seemed like he knew me. He looked right through me. Yeah. Well, come on home, girl, he said with a smile. You don't have to love me yet. Let's get high. Let's get high. Why? There we go. But try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. I'm a magic man. Oh. Winter nights we sang into, we played inside the mountain. Never think I'll never let this spell last forever. Well, summer love past the fall, tried to realize it all. Mama says she's worried, growing up in a hurry. Yeah. Well, come on home, girl. Mama cried on the phone. Too sore to lose my baby. Yeah, my girl should be at home. But try to understand. I try to understand. Try to understand. He's a magic man, mama. He's a magic man. Well, come on home, girl. Said with a smile. I cast my spell of love on you, a woman from a child. But try to understand. Try to understand. Oh, try to understand. Well, try to understand. I'm a magic man. Oh, we got a magic hand. Well, come on home, girl. He said with a smile. Yeah, let's get high, but try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. He's a magic man. Ooh, ooh, oh, he's a magic man. All right. Well, that was fun. Probably destroyed the hell out of that one, but that's okay. I enjoyed playing it. So that's all that matters. So I hope anybody that stopped by has enjoyed it. I hope everybody's having a great day. Make sure if you're in the room to give us a like. Tell your friends if they ever feel like learning the guitar and feel like sitting in. You saw earlier Kelly came up and gave us the co-host experience for one of the first times on the guitar practice thing. Usually it's just me and the kids. So I'm glad we got to have a guest and play around, and maybe Kelly she'll be ditching that the karaoke's and the acapella. She'll be slinging on the guitar in no time. So good to see everybody. Much love and have a great day.